Hey, they probably don't know where we are, Peter. This is exciting. This is a room, you guys. I don't think we've ever put this on What's New that I can remember. Of course, we're at 101 episodes at this point, so I can't keep track anyway. But I'm in our sewing machine service and repair department. It's also where we store our new machines. So all these shelves here are machines in the process of being serviced. And then around the corner there, Peter's scanning, you'll see Paige, who's one of our technicians. She's got her headphones on because she's trying to ignore that we're in here and not distract her from her work on the computer and the machine. So she's servicing a machine right now. And this is where we do our machine servicing. So this is Jeff's desk. He's our head technician. And he also happens to be my husband. So he says because he's married to me, he gets the great job of being the service repairman, and he also does property for us, property maintenance. So he's out dealing with property maintenance issues now. So it's kind of, we're all in the family here for sure. But this is the service department, and if you would bring your machine in and want to have it serviced or cleaned, this is where it would come. And I wanted to show you this. Jeff brought me these the other day. Look at this. See this wad? Look at that. See that thread?
Is that stuffing for like a stuffed animal?
One would think it should be. This was wrapped around the wheel of one of the sewing machines. If you can imagine, the hand wheel and the bobbin winder area, this was all tangled. It was no wonder the machine was cranky, right? If I had that much tangled up in me, it wouldn't work. So that was one thing. And then this piece right here, see, this has been cut on either end. He opened a machine. We had not serviced it. Someone else had serviced it, and they had disconnected like an important part of the machine and just left this wire hanging in there and had not put the other parts back. I mean, it was a hot mess. So this tells me you've got to have a reputable service department work on your machine. And there's a lot of maintenance things you can do on your machine. I mean, just clean it out. Every time you change the bobbin makes a huge difference. Don't blow air down in your machine. That's like the worst thing you can do. They have air compressors in here because they take the complete shell off of the machine and they may blow air into it then because that blows it out. But when you blow compressed air into your machine, it pushes it into the walls of the machine, and then you get like, well, it looks like insulation in a sewing machine, which they're not supposed to have insulation, just so you know. Use a fresh needle. Every time you start a project deserves a new needle. Needles are cheap. It's a small investment in the quality of your machine continuing to be a good stitch and running well. Think of it as a dull pencil. So if I started high school with a number 2 sharpened pencil that was perfect and finished high school with the very same pencil and had never sharpened it, that's what it's like to run a dull needle in your sewing machine. You can't, it just won't work. It will eventually cause problems. And we've literally had people come in and say, oh, you can change the needle? If you want to see Jeff's head explode, say that to him. It will freak him out. But I just wanted you to know we do offer a full service department on all makes and models. We are a Janome and a Handy Quilter dealer, and that means that for those machines we can get warranted and serviceable parts that are have guarantees with them. If it's another make or model, we can still service and clean it, but if there's parts involved, sometimes it can be very expensive to get those parts and the warranties are not quite the same. So we really encourage you to go to the dealer where you bought your machine and have them service it for you. If you're working with a dealer that doesn't service machines, you might want to think about a different dealer. We have 2 full-time staff members here who are just here to do servicing on sewing machines. And a lot of what Jeff does is outside the store. He goes to people's homes to service their Handy Quilter machines because those machines are fairly large and hard to move. So that's one of the benefits of purchasing with us. We guarantee you've got 2 technicians ready to work on your machines. So this is our service department. It's a little hole in the wall. You'd never know it was back here. We even give them their own restroom so that they never have to leave. We have a double Dutch door. They just can't get out. They just stay in here all the time.
Is there a mini fridge?
There's a mini fridge. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised.
They need a mini fridge.
So we get them a mini fridge. It'd be like a dorm room in here. But anyway, this
and
is
a bunk.
Service. And a bunk and a bed. Yeah, they just don't leave.
There's a snack bar.
Over at the snack bar? What'd you say?
No, there's not a mini fridge, but there is a snack bar.
There's a snack bar? Okay. I bet she does have a snack bar over there. Look at Paige. Look at her little corner there of snacks. Peter, she's running you some competition there.
She's got a little shelf.
She's got a little shelf. Peter's got a little area full of stuff. And there's Paige digging in on my machine, doing her thing. She does a great job, guys. So shout out to Paige and to Jeff both, because they just do a really nice job. And she does all the fun little pictures. Look at the machine. Look at this. It's so cute. The machine is sad, and he's got a little bag on his head because he's sad and he doesn't feel good. But when the machine goes out, look how happy he's got a Band-Aid and everything's good. So yeah, this is the machine spa. So if you have a machine that needs to be taken care of, send it in here. This is like a spa day. They put little cucumbers on the bobbin and little ointments on the face. No, not quite like a spa, but you know, we like to think of it that way, and it really is. It is important to have your machine maintained. If you're running it a lot, every 300 hours is what they recommend. So for some people, that's once every 10 years. For other people, that's once every 6 months. So don't let it wait. We need to clean them.
Please don't wait 10 years.
Please don't wait 10 years. Yeah, Paige says, please don't wait 10 years, because when she gets those machines, they are ooky. What happens is the grease and stuff in them gets kind of old and crusty. So you can say, well, I never use it, so it should be fine. That's not true. Sometimes letting the machine sit, it's like letting a car sit. It gets rot, it gets problems. So if you haven't used it for a while, I'm suddenly going to start sewing again, we might need to service and clean it, because they do get dirty. It's a piece of equipment. So anyway, that's it for the service department. We're going to go back out on the floor, which is kind of like we got to go through the double Dutch door and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to pause for a minute, and we'll see you back there in the yarn department in cross stitch. Okay, we're in cross stitch. Oh, so many yummy treasures. We had a cross stitch group in here Saturday, and they pretty much bought a lot of stuff, but there's plenty. Nancy and Deborah, when they went to market, bought lots of stuff. Trust me, I paid the bills for it. I know what it cost. But it was really cool. So what we have back here, and Peter's going to have to scan through this, and he was nice enough to walk me through it because this is not my area, but Peter does do cross stitch, and so he's good about knowing what we've got. We've got lots of new patterns, really they're fun. I wish I did cross stitch. I'm going to try. I'm headed to a retreat. When you guys are watching this, I'm actually going to be in Missouri at a retreat for 3 or 4 days here. And I'm taking some cross stitch with me. I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens. I don't make you any promises, but we'll see if I can't get
Which one are you taking?
It's a flamingo. Are you shocked? It's a little Mill Hill kit with flamingos and beads. It's not very big, so my hope is I can get it done. But I'm also taking some other hand embroidery. It's a hand embroidery or a hand stitching retreat. So I'll be there for 4 days just with other people that are stitchers as well, some shop owners and things like that, designers and things. We're going to just hang out and stitch and have some fun. So I'm taking English paper piecing and knitting and cross stitch.
Are you taking any of that? Are you taking any of that beadwork?
Well, we didn't get any new ones in.
I thought we did. Didn't we get like a spider and a bat and a something?
I didn't think they were in yet.
Oh,
they did come in.
They're over on the wall.
Oh, I see them. Okay, yeah. So I'll be taking one of those too. So I'm only there 4 days, and I'm taking enough projects for 3 weeks. So I'm not sure how that's going to work, but hopefully I'll get bored. I'll stitch with something.
Well, by the looks of the place, it doesn't look like it's very nice.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of. Yeah,
inside joke.
Inside
it has a spa tub, you guys.
Yeah, it has a lazy river in the basement. It's pretty cool.
And it has an observation deck.
Yeah, to sit out. Hopefully it's warm enough. A couple days it's supposed to be warm, so I'm hoping to sit outside instead.
The weather's supposed to be real nice.
Yeah. So I'll be attempting cross stitch, but yeah, I thought those were on back order from. We'll have to show the little.
Yeah, show the peyote beading. That's your specialty.
It's my thing. It's my thing. So I need to. While you're showing that,
yeah,
I need to go over here
grab the ones that are new while I show all the stuff. This is the new shepherd's bag, you guys, and that's the cookbook that everybody's been waiting for. And these are the finishing kits by Chantel's 141. They call that the everything board because almost all your cross stitch projects can fit on it. And then these are all the tabs. These are by Alphabet, the designers, and we have these tubs just filled with all the patterns that Nancy brought back. And we also have a lot of new fabric that she brought back too. And then these are all the kits that are kitted up with either their floss kits or finishing kits. And this is the new Log Cabin Christmas by Little House Needleworks. This is the thread pack, so you'll have all the threads to do the pattern. She's doing 2 patterns, releasing 2 patterns a month, one at the beginning of the month and one at the ending of the month, I think this month is squirrels. The squirrels cabin, and I forget what the other one is coming out with at the end of the. If I find the pattern, it should say on the back. Oh, and then one of the cross stitchers told me they bought this pattern right here because this one contains all the new threads that were released by Classic Colorworks. And I was like, well, that's a good idea. I'm gonna have to do that too. So what did you find over there, Cappy?
Oh, I didn't know she got them. So,
What'd she get? What'd you find?
So she got some of the new ones. So here's Home of the Brave. I was really excited to see this one.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Isn't that lovely? I've done a flag before, but this is a little more intricate, so I'm excited about that one. This is Ollie the octopus. Look
He's
how
cute.
These little tentacles stick out.
Look at his muscles.
I can't wait to find out how his tentacles are like outside the thing. That's going to be so fun. This one's called Bohemian Paisley. So it's got the little squirrely gig. That's just fun. That's kind of abstract. I like it. And then this is Odd Rabbit Out. Okay, Peter, that's got your name all over it.
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit right there. So I'll be taking these 4 with me and see how
I
they
haven't
come back.
seen my little friend with the short ears.
Oh, he's gone. Well, he's somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe his ears grew up and you just don't recognize him.
Oh, could be. Finally grew into those ears.
Yeah, he grew into bigger ears. Okay, so these are going to be mine that I take with me. This is really fun. Cross stitch is huge. She has a whole floss tube all about cross stitch. Are you doing it in sessions or just one cross stitch video? Do you know?
We're doing it in parts.
Okay.
I had trouble uploading it. That's why it didn't go out last week. But I think I'm gonna get it uploaded on this week.
Okay, so they'll see. So
they'll see that before this.
Yeah, so you'll probably have already watched it. But like he said, we're going to do it in sessions because they brought back so much stuff. It's just amazing. Obviously, I'm excited because we looked at these in advance and I really was hoping we could get these. So I'm excited to get to take these to the retreat with me. All right, let's go over here and get my list because that's where things are. And I think we need to talk about classes. And I don't know that we have any new yarn. So we're going to go talk about some class things. I want to show you some stuff for that. All right, I am in our punch needle and hand embroidery area. Wool, kind of stuff like that. I think probably just barely second to cross stitch is probably wool and punch needle. Punch needle has just blown up, which is great. It's a fun craft. It's so doable by any level of crafter. It's just a needle that you punch through the fabric and you make the design. You know, this little piece on here has been done with punch needle. So you get this design and it's floss that's been punched onto a piece of fabric and then that's been sewn onto a piece of felt or wool. So isn't this beautiful? It's really pretty. It's one of my favorites. But anyway, that's what punch needle is. So you use this hoop. This hoop makes a stand. So it's like you can have the bigger one or the smaller one. And then you put your fabric through here and then you punch needle. There's little posts that go on here. And to tighten this wing nut right here, you use this tool because that wing nut tightening can be hard on your hands. So we have this little tool, Twist Ease, the original Twist Ease. Somebody's got a 3D printer, I'm betting they're making those. And that just slides on there and then you turn it and that's how you tighten that hoop. So this is a really good tool to have if your hands are sore or tired. Which most of us are that point. But anyway, that's a fun little tool. Or even like small hands, like little kids, that would be easier for them to tighten the hoop down.
Yeah.
And then we have some really fun punch needle. Punch needle can be hard to find patterns for, but basically any line drawing can be turned into a punch needle. Any cross stitch can be turned into a punch needle. It's just a matter of having the design, and you could certainly make your own. I mean, that's the best bet. But these came in, I love these, are so cute. These are a series of holidays. And so you've got Easter ornaments here. These are from Under the Garden Moon. So these are Easter ornaments, and it says wool, but see the little wool part on there? You could still use punch needle and do punch needle on that if you wanted to. This is Halloween. Same thing, they're just wool, but you could do punch needle with them. Autumn Days Bouquet, and see these actually you can see on the pattern, they have filled it in with punch needle. So these specifically have a punch needle, but punch needle translates from everything. And here's Happy Jack, so there's jack-o'-lanterns. That one's really fun. I love the hat, it's got a great twist to it. And easy to dance to, American Bandstand. It's got a good beat and it's easy to dance to. And then that one he's showing you right now is a combined. It shows it as a wool applique pattern, but it also shows it as a punch needle pattern. So we had a dilemma. It's like, which department do you put it in? So we put it in both. But anything that's punch needle, that's cross stitch or hand embroidery, easily translates to punch needle. If you have questions about that, Dawn has a fabulous video on punch needle on our YouTube channel. You can watch it. It's a series that shows you how to use all the tools and how to do it. It's not hard, but it's nice to have somebody kind of walk you through, okay, this is how you do it, this is what makes it work. And Dawn's really good at that. So that's where I would go, certainly, to look that up. Okay, we have some classes coming, and I'm going to hang out here for a minute. I need to go get one of the samples, though, because the sample came in today from one of the classes. Oh my goodness, the first class is already sold out. I'm going to go get the sample and be right back. I got to go get that elephant.
Yes.
Okay, you ready? I have to show you something.
Okay.
First of all, welcome back.
Hi, Maggie.
She's here for spring break.
Where have you been all my life?
Remember Maggie?
At college.
Oh.
College. She's a college student, you know.
Yes, I am.
It's very cool. We're glad you're here to update our jokes.
I'm glad I'm here too.
I know. Alex has been charged with it, and he's done a great
Yes.
job. But
He's been doing a great
But you need to step in. So
Okay.
I want to show you these because these just say your name. Had you seen those?
Oh my gosh. Look at the little dog.
I know. Is that adorable?
Oh my goodness.
So that's a class, except it's sold out.
Oh my
The duck is
goodness.
sold out, but the elephant
Oh.
is not.
That is adorable.
That one is he the cutest? Okay, I
Look
wanted
at
pink
him.
with wings.
Oh.
What do you think about pink with wings?
That is adorable. Oh my gosh.
Is that sweet?
A flamingo elephant.
A
That's what
flamingo
that is.
elephant. That's a flamingo elephant. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Look at his little
Look at, so see this one, she kind of sewed the nose down, and that one the nose is
Okay.
sticking out.
So you can do like that.
So you like that? So these are classes. They're Kaylee's Crochet with Me, and
Oh, it's crochet.
it's crochet.
That's neat.
And we have the yarn in for these, and we also have the eyeballs, and you just use polyester fiber fill in them to fill them up. And so there's a supply list. The pattern you have to buy online. We don't have the pattern. It's an Etsy shop, and the gal does such a good pattern. We didn't even try to find another one, and that's the one Kayla likes to use. So anyway, we just knew you'd love these.
Oh, these are adorable.
Aren't they precious?
That one's so fun. Do you
I
like
know.
the colors?
Well, who says the elephant has to be gray?
That's so real.
I mean, let's make it our own, right? Let's make it
Exactly.
whatever. And I think a pink elephant with wings.
Pink elephants on
Now,
parade.
you might have to have a green elephant because it would be like a frog elephant.
A frelephant.
A frelephant. A frotholant.
A
A
frofflet.
frotholant. All right, so anyway, we're glad Maggie's here. She's here this week and she's going to help out
Oh,
some of
I'm
you.
glad to be here.
Oh, Maggie. One of the ladies commented one of her favorite things about
yeah.
Always in Stitches is your jokes that you write, and her husband loves your jokes too because while she shops, he goes around the store reading the jokes so then he can have something to say with his granddaughter, I believe. I hope I got that
I
right.
think so. Isn't that cool? That's cool. Yeah, the joke's on us.
Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for him.
All right. Thanks, Maggie. We're glad you're here.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah, we always love having Maggie in the house. So we've got all of our little animals. That's the crochet class. The duck one is sold out. That's not to say she won't offer it again. We may have to do it again because I know people are begging for it. And then the elephant, there's more animals coming. Horses, unicorns, pandas, bears, all kinds of stuff. So be aware. The other class I really want to focus on today is this Dawn's Tomato Pin Cushion. She has taken this jar. Look how stunning this is. She took this old candy jar and just filled it full of pin cushion that she made with the yo-yo makers. And this class still has some openings. It's on a Friday. There's a morning session and an afternoon session, so we're really trying to accommodate your schedule. It only takes a couple hours to make one of these. Obviously, it took her a little longer to make all of these. But what a fun decorative idea. And you wouldn't have to make them red. I would like to make them in aqua and pink and put them in a jar. I think that would be fun. Just to, zhuzh it up. I'm a firm believer in you make it your own. You make it your own creativity, however makes you happy. I think that's probably why I like making bags so much, is because each one is unique. I don't have to use a pattern and a fabric that somebody else designed. I can do it my way. So that's fun. And that brings me to the bag class. So the Cappies a Bag class for 2024 is biennial monthly projects. And what I figured out was you guys want to do it online even if you can't do it in the store. I've got a lot of you who follow the shop and you want to take the class online, and so we made it available. It's Cappies Online Monthly Projects with Bienni. And somebody asked, what are we going to make? Well, let me show you. First of all, we're going to make these two little things, and this progresses. So we start with simple projects and we each month do something a little harder and add a new technique. And these are what we're going to make the first class. These little Pedophore boxes. I'm going to tell you, I had these samples sitting on my sewing table, and they just naturally absorbed and collected stuff. I mean, I couldn't believe how quickly I started just putting little things in those little baskets. They're stinking cute. And we're also going to make this little wallet. It's just a nice little card, so you can put like cards in there. So this is a fun little project to make quick and easy. That's our first month. We're going to make 2 projects the first month, so that's what we're going to make. And then the second month, we're going to make these. These project bags are just blowing up. Man, everybody wants them. Everybody has them. Bienni has a really nice pattern with a handle, Peter.
I love the handle. That's my favorite part, is that it has a handle.
Yep, yeah. Some of the designs that they make these do not have a handle on them, but the handle is nice. Peter made the point you could hang it if you wanted to, like hang them all in a row. You can carry it a little easier than if it's flat.
And it fits your whole arm fits through it, so you can put that on your arm, carry your tote bag. I mean, it's just so useful.
Functional, a handle, and if you don't want the handle,
It just folds flat in the back.
it just lays in the back. Yeah, it's no
Out of the
problem.
way.
Now, those little key fob things that I'm making, those peyote key fob things, I can bet you one of those is going to be hanging off of this.
Yep.
I have a flamingo one that's going to go right there, which would be so stinking cute to put
And the
on bag.
Bienni, tell them about the Bienni vinyl.
Yes, so you can go to Lowe's and buy vinyl, just like, you know, vinyl similar weight and texture to this, but it doesn't sew like this. I use the Bienni vinyl in this, and it's all you want. Don't use any other vinyl. Don't take a plastic bag and cut it up, or don't use the Bienni vinyl. It's made to sew on, and I'm a believer. It's the monkey song, I'm a believer, or Shrek, depends on how you remember it. But anyway, I absolutely believe in her vinyl. You want to use it. And then the rest of the patterns we're going to do. So this is the wallet. This is the little Pedophores. And these are now in no particular order. There's the project bag.
And there's 4 sizes you can make.
Yeah, and there's actually more than one size. And
Sweet.
then double zip bag. And as I said, I don't have these in order. but
That's the one you made, Jeff. You made your your son.
I made
Zach.
Jeff one. It's here still as a sample, and I also made my son one, like
Zach, yeah.
super large. I like extra larged it. And then Grab Some Grub is a little lunch box. So it's like a lunch carrier. It would have to make it twice the size for Peter's lunch, but it's okay.
I'm still working on mine that I started 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we can get you to
I
finish.
have all the fabric, and I started quilting it, and that's as far as I got.
Okay, Packet In 2.0. Love this. I recently have started using packing cubes, and I'm finding they're like a really big deal. I had no idea how much help they are when packing, but they really, really are. So I'm going to make some. I want some of my own that aren't just black and boring. Catch All Caddy, made this one years ago. Love this too. This is a really good size to put a bunch of stuff in. Great little travel tool. And then, of course, these two, the Simple Wallet and the Pedophore.
You know what I'm not seeing, Cappy?
What's that?
A Place for Everything 2.0.
Well, that one is a intensive project. I've made it, and we're not going to do that in a class. That would be like a retreat. Those are a huge one to make. So why would you sign up for this? Well, basically it's $75. That pays for all your patterns. Then you'll have access to the YouTube. Well, you'll have access to the YouTube video regardless. So if you've got one of these already and you're like, oh, I've always wondered how to do that. Inside the pattern now, maybe not previously, but now comes a little Q code that you can go to her website and watch a video from Bienni how to make the project. Additionally, I'm going to do a little YouTube video for each bag as I made it to give you my tips and tricks. Certainly Annie's better at this than I am, but I think sometimes I can, somebody else doing it can say, oh, this was a problem for me or that was a problem for me, and how I learned to make it effectively. So those of you who have not signed up in the store but want to sign up online, you can do this. I have the in-store class is full and there's no waiting list, but online you can still take it, and basically you're just buying all the patterns and then watching the videos for free. So I think that's a real fun deal. I'm looking forward to offering that class for you guys. And this stuff's going with me on the stitching retreat, because guess what I'm going to be working on? That stitching retreat's going to have to be like 5 weeks long for me to get everything done. But we will. We will.
You'll have so much stuff you'll have to borrow Dawn's blue painter's tape.
I will have to have her painter's tape to mark off the room so nobody gets close to me. Okay, elephants, make it, take it. Oh, that's speaking, Dawn, make it, take it. She's doing this make it, take it. Don't forget that pin cushion. You want to sign up. It's what it's called, is Dawn's Make It, Take It. It's on Friday. And then Jennifer, and there's not really anything in here to display for that. Jennifer Fulton does a precision, and she's doing cutting this time.
Cutting.
She did precision measuring, or pressing. I'm sorry, precision measuring. No, gosh, rewind. Precision pressing is what she did, and now she's doing cutting. I expect measuring will come down the road too. She's got a lot of classes, but that precision cutting is a really good class to attend. Jennifer is a master quilter. She might not claim that, but I'll say she is. She's really a good quilter and knows her stuff. Has been an ambassador for Batiks and, designs patterns and works with fabric. She's got a lot of good knowledge for you. So you'd want to take that class just for her knowledge level. Would be well worth the price of admission, as Peter would say. So that's your classes. And then this book just came in, and we had several, and we're down to like 3. I have a suspicion it's going to sell out. This is a great little book. It's called Scrap Happy Quilts, right?
Ooh, it's pretty.
And there's a dozen quilt patterns in here.
A dozen?
A dozen. And,
Oh, I see them on the clothesline.
right, and we're talking $1 per pattern. Price point on this little book. Is that incredible?
What's the back look like?
Well, it's
Anything
got all
on
the
the back?
projects.
Oh, I knew I could talk
I'm
you
glad
into
you
it.
asked.
Look at all those.
Look at these. So this one book for just,
Man.
$1 per pattern basically has all these patterns in it. And I'm just saying.
I'll be taking that back to my desk after the video.
Okay, well, I'll put that with my stack of stuff to take back after the video.
I'm not going to buy it, but I am going to look through
But you're
it.
going to look at it. You're not going to buy it. You're just going to look at it.
Well, because there's other people out there that want it.
That's true. There's just a few copies. But if we sell them out, we'll certainly order more in. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is our winners. Winner,
Winners?
chicken dinner.
What winners?
Winner, chicken dinner. So we told you last week was our 100th video.
We've done 100 of these?
This is 101.
Wow.
I know. Is that just crazy? It's hard to believe. And we've done it for 100 weeks. That's almost 2 years. That's over 2 years. Well, just almost 2 years.
Yeah.
This will be, if we did them every week. And sometimes we missed a week. So it probably has been a couple years we've been bringing these videos to you guys, and we really
2
appreciate
years.
it. I have a list, and I have some prizes, and we're going to go back in the yarn department and
Those
show you.
comments were awesome.
They were. It was humbling to read all
You
the
just don't
wonderful
realize there's that many people that get value out of something until they tell you. Like, I had no idea there were that many people that watched this video.
And we're just having fun, guys. We're just taking you around, showing you what's new in the store, and trying to make sure that the content has information that's helpful to you. So if you like it, subscribe, tell your friends, make comments, tune in every Thursday when it comes on so that we continues to share and be really, it's an international video, which blows my mind to think people are, all over the world, especially our friend Heidi in Germany. We see her. She's all there. So
Hildegard.
Okay, so I knew a Heidi from Germany, Heidi and Pete Coleman. Those are years ago.
Hildegard says she likes the K facet fabric.
I love K-Facet.
That's what her comment was.
Yeah, I love it too. Well, let's go back to the knitting department. Let's pull the names for the winners.
Okay.
Okay, we are in the Peace classroom. So we have, originally at one point we had 5 active classrooms. Now one of them was turned into our sewing repair department, like you saw. But we have Faith, Hope, Peace, Patience. And we're missing one.
Love.
Love classroom. That's it. Love and love class. That's right. Love.
Love looks like it's where we do the quilting.
Yeah, Love turned into the finished quilting room, and it was a classroom.
Where we do our long arm quilting for customers.
Yes, long arm quilting. Exactly, it happens in there. Our Faith classroom is the sewing machine department now, which you got to have faith that they're going to repair their sewing machine, right? This is the Peace classroom, and instead of spelled P-E-A-C-E, we spell it P-I-E-C-E, so it's the Peace classroom. This is one of the small ones. This was my office at one point. This has been everything in here.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's been a while back. And then Patience is the one back in the corner, back by the yarn department, and then the Joy classroom is around the corner. So the Joy, Peace, and Patience are still active classrooms, but Faith and Love turned into work facilities that we had to have space to, do what we do, offer our services. We do finish embroidery work, so if you have something you need embroidered on, that's done in the Love room, and the finished quilting is done in the Love room. So we've got a lot of services available for you guys. But here's the real excitement. The winners. And I will tell you, we did read all of the 80 comments or something. There was so many comments, and they were so genuine. I mean, it was just so cool to hear about how we're touching your lives, because you're touching our lives by being a follower and keeping track of what we do on our store. And so thanks. We want to thank you. I wish I could have given every single person on there a prize. That would have been the perfect thing, but we had to pick 5. Actually, we picked 6 because we couldn't decide. So I have 6 things to give away, and I don't know anything more but your username on this channel. So you're going to have to watch this.
Yep.
And then we'll attach your name to the prize and contact Deborah in orders. It's ORDERS at alwaysinstitches1.com. Email her and say, hey, I want a prize. Here's the information on how to get it to me. You can pick it up here in the store if you'd like. If you're local, if not, we will mail it to you, but I need your mailing address to get it sent to you. So here we go. So user USER-PK4GM9PF3D. There you go. I'm sure you know who you are. I have a $30 gift card for you. So thanks for commenting all the sweet things you guys said. So $30 gift card for her. And then this one isn't actually a name, Pamela Dempsey 5943. This is another gift card, $30 gift card. Both of them are $30 gift cards. These are valid in store or online, so you can shop either in the store or online. You can come pick it up, or we'll mail it to you. And then another gift card for 10 Bird Studios. TIN Bird Studios. I love that. Now, I don't know which comments were associated with these people because I couldn't write all the comments and the list down of people winners, but we're giving away 6 prizes here. That's pretty cool. So those are gift cards. Now, I'm going to give away a charm pack. This is from Primitive Gatherings Farmhouse Flannels. This is really a great fabric. This would make...
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That is
Drew
beautiful.
it. This is beautiful fabric, and this would make the sweetest little charm blanket, little charm, like a rag quilt. This is perfect for that. So that's going to go to user-UL6CJ7HB4Y. And I hope you know who you are, because, I can't tell what that means. But all right, so that's that one. And then we have Margie 6534. This is a fat quarter bundle of the entire line from Chillin' and Grillin'. Look at that.
Wow.
I don't know how many fat quarters. There's probably at least 20.
That's a fun line.
Isn't that a fun line? This would be the cutest little thing.
That
make
would
a
be.
quilt. Like a turning 20 quilt would be perfect in
Oh,
this.
it would be. It would be.
Be very easy to be quick.
Yeah.
But anyway, turning 20. Margie, MARGIE 6534. That's for her. So I'm writing your names next to these so Deborah will know. Deborah at orders at alwaysinstitches1.com. Or you can call the store, 317-776-4227. She can set it up. And then this one, this is the bundle. This is the sewing and cross stitch bundle. This one, I'm not sure how many's in this. This is a big bundle.
That's a huge bundle.
That's like the bundle.
That is the bundle of bundles.
Bundle. This is going to Sew Happy, SEWHAPI 2347. So that's for you. So, and I'm going to call this sewing bundle. Okay. Those are our winners this week. And gosh, you're all winners in my book. Honestly, if I could just send everybody a gift card, I sure would. And you know what? That may be what happens next week. We'll see what we can come up with next week for a prize. I'll be fresh back from a retreat, so That'll be an interesting video. I'll have pictures and stuff to show you about what happened and, you know, kind of what's
Yeah, we
going
need
on.
lots of pictures.
Yeah.
Take them in the horizontal format so
Yes.
so they show up real nicely in the video.
Steven Spielberg takes
I
care
want
of those things.
pictures of the indoor lazy river. I want pictures of the observation deck
Okay.
where, like, you know, that overlooks. I don't know what it overlooks. The
lake,
mountains.
yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be a fun trip. So I'll bring back pictures so you can see, and there'll be some people that I think you'll know who they are that'll be there with me. So it'll be a lot of fun. And thanks for watching. Gosh, I think I got everything on my checklist done today, and it's been great talking to you as always. I just treasure, and I know Peter does too, hearing from you guys and all the fun things you're doing. So if you watch this and you saw something you want, check in with orders, or if you just want to tell us what you're doing and what's happening in your crafty life or what interests you in this video, let me know. If there's something you want to see, tell me. I'll talk about it. I can talk about anything all day long. Come over. And if you come to the store, please say, hey, I want to meet Peter and Cappy. We'll come out and say hi. We're usually in the back room.
Yeah, we're
So
in the back.
we're not on the floor all the time.
They don't let us interact with the public.
No, they keep us in the back. We're like mushrooms. Have you ever heard that? I'm like a mushroom. They keep me in the dark and feed me manure. I'm a mushroom. That's just me. I'm a little mushroom. They keep me back. I really am back in the corner. Peter's
You're
out
in the
there.
farthest corner. Like,
I know.
if somebody came in and tried to find your desk, they wouldn't be able to find it.
No, they would never find me. I'm like hidden back in the corner. That's purposeful. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, anyway, have a great stitching week, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.